Okay, good morning, everyone. Good morning. Welcome um to this amazing business meeting, traders business meeting. Um, I think we have a good number, but I'll just crave our indulgence to give some 5 minutes. Let's see how many persons join us in the next 5 minutes. So it's currently 10 a.m. or 10:02. So once it's 7 minutes past 10, once it's 7 minutes past 10, we will start. Okay. So just give 5 minutes so that those who will be joining us will not miss any part. Thank you. Okay. Good morning once again. You're welcome. For those persons who are asking when the meeting is starting, we actually waited for you guys. So I think you should say thank you. You know, so we I already addressed everyone at 10 a.m. and we decided to give some few minutes for others to join us. But the weird thing is that those people who now join, like who meets those people who are waiting, they're the ones who always go, hey, what's happening, guys? I can't get any audio. Guys, please, can we start now? And they're the ones who are waiting for. You're very welcome. So today is a trading, we're going to having like a trading business conference. I want to talk about very important opportunity. I believe that when I look at rally trade and look at our model, most of the persons who we deal with are people who we literally have to explain or introduce into the business, you know. And one of the things that you will remember that we talked about is that multiple streams of income. That's where if you came into Rally, especially through our seminars, our webinars, we have always said that one way to beat inflation, one way to experience financial freedom, which is what we are all about. And that way to experience financial freedom is to have multiple streams of income and then to combine that with internet opportunities. We've always advised that whatever it is you're doing, whatever it is you do, find a way to have multiple streams of income connected to the internet, because we believe that that is where you get, that's where the world is now, right? That is where you can easily access your target audience. That's where you can easily make a lot of money, and that's where your business can easily expand. Another thing that we take seriously with Rally Trade is information. And so that is why with this same link, about an hour ago, we just finished the morning market review for today. And we are back again trying to tell you about business opportunities and all that, just to make sure that you have enough information. You understand? And I feel that that's the singular most important thing that Rally Trade or anybody can do for anyone. Provide profitable information, provide information that has the potential to help you to be better, to help you to do better, right? So that even as you're singing the new national anthem that we've been giving, even as you're singing the national anthem that's been brought back, you're also making money. And if you're making money, you'll not really have problem with whatever anthem you're giving, right? So let's jump right into it. I'm just going to share what I have for us. Good. Now, a traders business conference, this will not take long at all, so just make sure that you are with me. Okay. Now, I always quote this. I quote this a lot. It says, when you work on something that only has the capacity to make you $5, it does not matter how much harder you work. The most you will make is $5. This you can check him out. Very, very great speaker. When you work on something that only has capacity to make you $5, it does not matter how much harder you work. The most you'll make is $5. So we have always looked at life and African culture about hard work, working very hard, which is the truth. You would achieve a lot, whether if you're not you're not born with a silver spoon, you do not have access to some things that people are growing up. One thing you can actually do is to work hard and to outwork everyone to actually get to the place of your dream. That's very true. But the truth is that, or another fact is that, your hard work and the result of your hard work depends a lot on what you're working on. So A lot of us, even like my father who retired from Nigeria Ports Authority until now is from one court case to another, worked a lot, over 30 years, put a lot into something that would only give him so much at the end of the month. And the most he could get is what he got. So we need to look towards putting a bit more effort into some things that can yield something that can reward your effort. A lot of us put our effort into our 9 to 5 jobs, put our effort into just trying to put the money in the bank and saving and all that. Good. Now you know about trading. Now you're a professional trader. You have learned 1 or 2 things about trading. You should understand that this is a business that will reward effort. Okay, so when you work on something that has the capacity to make you $5, you can only make $5. But when you work on something like the online trading, something like global financial market that has the potential to give you over $5 trillion a day, is up for grabs in the market, then it means that the potential is limitless. And today, I want to open our eyes, especially our professional traders, to some aspects that you may not have known about. You may be more concerned about trading, about hitting the market, and you are doing that. You're doing that, you're trading already, you have your good days, you have your bad days, you have better days, you're doing very well. There are a lot more opportunities in this business apart from you trading for yourself. And the weird thing is that I will see that some of the opportunities even give you quite a lot. Not to talk of when you compare it with your own, or when you combine it with your own traditional trading. Right? Good. So let's move on. If you're having audio issues, you will not even hear my explanation. That's the funny thing. So I think you need to turn on your audio. Everyone can hear me. So I even have a feedback system here, so I'm sure the audio is fine. Okay, so let's move on. Now we're talking about the business of trading. Now let's start with some of these things. Now look at this particular guy, this particular page. This is a YouTube page, and this YouTube page is known as the moving average. The moving average. And what the moving average does is to provide training on different assets, trading on strategies and all the like. Now, for this particular YouTube page, this person has over 900,000 subscribers and has posted over 700 videos dedicated to day trading tutorials and training. If you check this guy out, just like so many others, this guy has a website. Some of us, we may know, especially some of the young guys are, you may know this particular person's image is here, Jeffrey Benson. This is somebody who also makes quite a lot. Apart from whatever he's trading or however he trades, he has a YouTube channel. And then apart from that YouTube channel, he has a website and all that. The business of trading. Please just come along with me, or just relax, come along with me, and we'll see how this thing works. So look at this one, Happy Forex Trading Academy. What Happy Forex Trading Academy does is it's an online academy where people are taught how to trade. Now, let me show you something interesting about this. If you look down to this point here, you will see he has a mentorship base. General mentorship, 300,000 naira. Private mentorship, 350,000 naira. Exclusive mentorship, 975,000 naira. What does that mean? It means if you pay 300,000 naira, you can get a lifetime mentorship. Okay, and you're paying once. If you pay 350,000 naira, you can get mentorship with a private tutor. So that means it will be like a one-on-one, a physical meeting. But if you do the exclusive mentorship, you get 5 weeks with him. He will be giving you 5 weeks of personal training, live trade and analysis and all that. Now, apart from whatever this guy is trading on his own trade or whatever, this guy has people reaching out to him to teach them, and they're paying him. The business of trading now, the truth is that I must let you know, if you do not know, that this particular business, especially in Nigeria, is still classified as a green field. What does that mean? It means that the number of persons that know about this business are nothing compared to the number of persons who do not know about it. And that is an opportunity for you. That's an opportunity for me. Some of you, you've gained some level of knowledge with trading. You know, you're doing very well for yourself to very good extent. You have one or two persons who look up to you when it comes to trading. You have one or two persons you've introduced to the market. You have some people who ask you, oh, how this market go? How does this market go? But you're satisfied with that. You do not understand that there are higher levels to this. There are people who are giving trading personally. I do mentorship. I offer mentorship personally. And I have people who do at least $500 for a month. $500 payment, training them for a month, 2 times a week. Online, offline training. How am I making that money? I'm making that money just because of what I know. The training you are getting here from Rally for free is like, apart from the fact that Rally is giving you that trade for free, it's like capital that Rally Trade is giving you to be able to start your own business in the world of trading. You can use that knowledge, just that knowledge, that raw knowledge that you have. The funny thing about Rally, about this business, is that it's not a it's not a business where you even need certification to begin to train people and begin to get rewards for your services. So there are levels to this. You know, I'm still going to show us. I'm trying to expose some aspects of this business that you might not have known. You might just be interested in trading for yourself, maybe trading for 1 or 2 friends, but there are levels to this. There are levels to this. Now, this is what we're going to do. This is what we're going to do. We are going to go to, I'm going to take you to my browser now. I'll take you to my browser so that I can show you guys something. Okay, good. So, first of all, I will just go to, now let's go to this particular website, habbyforex.com, right? This is just the website of a trader like yourself. You understand? Depending on how profitable he has been or whatever, he has been able to build his followership. So just go with me now. The site is loading, habbyforex.com, just to explain to you how the business of trading, apart from trading, how the unlimited potentials. Now, you look at this particular place. This is the screenshot I showed you of somebody charging mentorship, 300,000, 350,000, 975,000. Apart from that, if you check this top part here, if you check this place here like this, you will notice that you have mentorship. You have trade signals, which means that if you click on this guy's trade signal, he will be charging you. Now, where do I want you to look at this from? Some of you have 3 people, 4 people, 5 people. Every day you send them signal. Every day you tell them this is where Euro US is going to go. And most times it goes that way. But there is somebody else who has decided to offer his own trading signals for free. Rally Trade every morning does morning market review for you for free. Right? Money market review, where you can get insights to the market. And if you decide to open your own trade signal business, you can charge people. The business of trading. Now, where the place I want to show you is this place where it says our broker. Our broker. If you decide to click on this our broker, for instance, it takes you to a page of one of the brokers. But where I want you to pay attention to is this point here. This place here. It says UTM under source equal to what? Partners. Partners. What this partners means is that anybody who clicks on this thing to register is already registered under this particular academy. Okay, let me show you something else. Let's say, for instance, you went online and you searched top brokers. You just decide to search top brokers because maybe you yourself, you've decided that you want to see who the top brokers is. And then you see a link from Punch newspaper. Punch newspaper says best forex brokers in Nigeria, updated list 2024. Oh, you need that information. That's beautiful information for you. So you load the page. But what you do not understand is that by the time Punch gives you all this information, there is a catch. There is a business side of it. Of course, a lot of people make their decision based on this. Oh, I won't do this because it's not among the listed brokers or whatever. But let me show you something that everything is business. The business of trading. Now, if you see this one here that he puts here, this Exodus, and then it says website. If you click on this website, okay, by the time it opens this website for you, what I need you to check is the URL. Let me do that. Let me even do that so you see what I'm saying. Okay, good. So let's open this link in a new tab, right? Let's open that link in a new tab. So good. Now, this is where I want you to check. This is the particular page of the broker he wants us to look at to. Now, if you look at the URL here, account/sign up UTM underscore equal to what? Partners. Partners. When you begin to see that in a person's URL, you understand that this is the business. As many persons who come to this particular page and decide that they want to click on, as a Punch itself or whoever is responsible for this publication is beginning to earn something. So even the top traders or top whatever understand that whatever it is you're doing, first of all, whatever it is that you're doing, you need to understand that there is the business aspect of it. And your job is trying as much as possible to explore every avenue of the business. Because one thing is that, trading may have its, times where you trade, where it goes well, times where it goes well, but the business will always give you a continuous source of income. I'm telling you that for free. While trading itself may be like, oh, buy here, sell here, analyzing the market, some persons have transcended that into the business. And while they do the business, they have access to unhindered flow, unhindered source of income. One of such is the partnership, the affiliate, where people they introduce others to rally trade, and whether they are involved or not, as long as those people are trading, they're making money for themselves. But today, we want to show you something different. If you want to make a lot of money, look for passive revenue streams from multiple sources. Now, what I want to explain to you today is from this business of trading today, where are what are the passive income streams? How can you create a passive income stream from trading? What does that mean? What does passive mean? It means that a kind of income stream whereby whether you are available or not, something is entering your account. Whether you are trading or not, something is entering your account. That is what we want to talk about. And that is where we come into Rally Trade launching its new product, which is the copy trading. Copy trading. Now, Rally Trade has launched her copy trading. We're launching our copy trading. But first of all, we decided to reach out, okay, to our traders to explain the opportunities that exist as what we call a provider. Now, when we talk about copy trading, we're talking about two things. We're talking about, okay, so we're talking about a system whereby people can actually copy your trading strategy. As you trade, you have 1 or 2, 3 persons who look up to you as you trade, but the problem is usually trying to trade their accounts. Because it's usually not, for anybody who has a question, like person who raised up his hand, just drop it in the chat. I will not be, so that we don't disturb the flow. So you have the chat there, just drop your question on the chat. Okay. So as I was saying, copy trading is a system, for those of us who do not know, whereby a tech is provided that connects your trading account. Now, a system whereby as you trade, okay, that particular trade is replicated on those persons that follow you. So you're a trader, you have some 3 to 5 to 7 persons, they follow you. And as they follow you, what happens is that their trades are replicated. You understand? Your trade is replicated for them. So when you buy Euro USD on their account, Euro USD buy is also placed. When you sell GBP USD on their account, GBP USD is also placed. Now, how does this make sense? You know, if you have not seen the clear picture yet, how does this make sense? How is this an opportunity? Now, sometimes people come up and say, oh, I have 2, 3 persons trading under me. I have 4, 5 persons trading under me. But the problem most times, these people are newbies. They are newbies. I'm trying to teach them my trading strategy. I'm trying to teach them my trading pattern, but you know, it's kind of difficult. It's kind of hard. You understand? Now, copy trading will now help in a sense whereby all those persons are placed under you. All those persons follow you. Whether they are going through their training, they are going to, but as long as you are trading, as they follow you, okay, what trade you're placing is being replicated on their account. Now, apart from that, another beautiful thing about copy trading that it doesn't really have to be just those people that you know. Under the copy trade system, you are put on the database. Other traders can see your performance, and depending on your performance and the number of other factors, you can have more people who subscribe to you, more people who follow you. And as those people follow you, there is something we call a performance fee, which is charged on their account. So at the end of the month, or at the end of however it works, by the time you're taking out whatever you yourself as trader on your account and have made, those persons who are following you, a particular percent of what you have made on the account also accrues to you as a trader. So the question is, oh, I'm a professional trader. I have some experience in this market. Okay, I know how to go about this market. The point is, you should be thinking, how can I make more? How can this same effort I'm putting, how can it yield more? And copy trading is a beautiful answer to that question. A situation whereby the same effort you are using in placing your trade, okay, multiplies your results. Right? So all I need is for those persons who are dropping the question, very good, just drop your questions and all that. I will finish my presentation and then I will go into the questions so that we don't, you know, slow the flow. Do you understand? So just drop your questions. That's very fine. Okay. So now that is it. Now, personally, we're going to have another time where we talk about, there are 2 types. When it comes to copy trading, there are 2 places. There are 2 zones. Okay. We have the providers and we have the followers. We have the providers and we have the followers. For the providers, they are the kind of persons that this meeting for today is really meant for. The providers, those persons who, you know, have some experience in the market, know you have a particular instrument you prefer trading, you do this and all that. You have seen consistent profit. You've seen that, oh, this is something you can actually do well. Now, the idea is now that this particular copy trading can now work for you. Now, the followers are those persons who will now look at the experts, look at the providers and say, oh, based on this person's success rate, oh, based on the amount of success rate this person does, based on the performance fee that this person is charging and all that, I want to follow this one. So a follower is now a person that will now link his own trading account to the account of the provider. Okay, now we are going to also have a separate training on that, because as a follower, there are a lot of options you can choose from. Yes, you can follow someone, but you can set a lot of parameters. You can decide what particular lot size you want to trade. You don't exactly need to copy the same lot size that the provider is using. Okay, you can ratio it that I want to be trading half of the lot size. If you place one standard lot, let my own account place 0.5. If you place one standard lot, let my own account place 0.01. You understand? You can also set the maximum to which you want to risk. Once I'm copying him and he has lost this particular, I've lost this particular amount, I want the copy to stop. You know, there are a lot of parameters for followers to follow. Okay, but the providers are those persons who understand the market, have some experience of the market. Right now, sir, they already have 4 to 5 to 3 persons who currently they mentor, that look up to them, that they brought into the business, that are looking up to them for daily analysis and support and all that. This copy system will make things easy and make things official. Why do I say that? Number one, it will make things easy because you now have those people under you. You don't have to log out from one MT4, log into another MT4, log into another MT4. You can just connect them, and as you trade, your trade is copied and the result is also copied on their own part. Now, apart from that, another thing is that sometimes with those persons, you know, those people who have trading under us, these are people that we brought in personally, you know, people that know us and all that. And so sometimes, you know, it's not really official, you know. So there are some of you who find it kind of weird to reach out to those people and say, oh, well, this is what happened at the end of the month. So where's my cut? You understand? Now, copy trading makes it official for you. Copy trading makes it official for you. And then, whether like it or not, at the end of the month, that performance fee is deducted and given to you. Apart from that, another big advantage of this is that you can now have, even apart from the rally trade, will now be linking you up with a lot of followers, okay, who can now look at your trading performance and decide to follow you. You do not need to know those people personally. You don't need to know those people face by face. All you need is that as you are trading on your own provider account, the result is shown and people can see, oh, this is the result of this person, and people begin to follow you. And as a follower, what is exciting for you is that, you know, it gives you an investment option as a follower. It gives you an investment option whereby, you know, a lot of persons, oh, I want to trade, I don't have the time. I want somebody to be there for me. I want someone to mentor me. I want someone to trade for me. Right now, this is a solution to that, whereby you can look at a couple of experts, you can see their trading pattern. The system itself will show you their trading pattern and everything, and then you can follow them. Do you understand? So what I will do now is to move to just to answer a few of the questions that are already here before I now show you guys how to become a provider. Now, first question I get here is, how did copy trade go how does copy trade work? I believe that's what I want to say. Are we going to deposit on copy trade as well? Yes. So what happens is that which I will show you, a provider account will be opened. You will request for those who want to be a provider. Okay, you request for a provider account. Provider account is what will be created for you, which you will fund and begin trading, and your results will be shown. So everybody who comes can see that, oh, this particular person started with 500,000 naira, and over the course of 3 weeks, he has built that 500,000 naira to 700,000 naira, which means that that person has done 40% within 2 weeks, within 3 weeks. You understand? And then they now begin to follow you. So yes, you're going to deposit on that copy trade and begin to trade on that as a provider. Okay. Now, Regina is saying, using what lot size? Using what lot size? So for that, as a follower, you know, as a provider, you are just trading your account. Whatever lot size you deem fit is fine. But as a follower, you can request, you can instruct the system. If you do not want it to follow the provider at the same pace, you can instruct the system what lot size you want to follow in terms of ratio, in terms of a specific amount, you know, and all that. So yes, we have a couple of this in. How are we going to view the lecture seminar then? Watch clearly then. Well, don't think that's for me. I'm available now. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. Now, provider account is different from rally trade account. Okay, that's what you're asking. Yes, the provider account will be, now the provider account is still on your trading platform. Okay, the provider account is still your MT your MetaTrader platform, okay, your MT5 especially. Okay, so it's a provider account, but it is the still your normal MT5 where you can still have your indicators, can still have your strategy and all that. What that provider account is just doing is the system, it's connected to that MT5 to track the success and broadcast it to followers. You understand? So it does that. So it does that. And for the provider account, you don't really have bonus. Okay, don't have bonus on that account. The reason why is because people will be able, that what that bonus does now is boost your equity, but the provider account, you will be working with your balance, so people can see how you have grown your balance. You understand? So yes, it's different from rally trade account, but it doesn't carry a bonus account. But in terms of different from rally trade account, where it is still the MetaTrader 5, so it's still your rally trade account. It's still a rally trade trading account, but not the same one you're already trading with. You understand? For me, I think I need a mentor for now because I have invested 1.5 and you lost it. Well, that's now. There are different reasons for Dada Ezekiel investing 1.5 billion naira and losing it. That's quite terrible. I and the problem most times is, of course, due to knowledge. There's one thing professionals understand, and that is that the business of trading still has to do. They are going to having wins, losses. What you know, or what you know, the information you have makes your experience better. So yes, you could need a mentor, okay, or you could have you could follow a mentor. You could either need a mentor that teaches you, or you could follow a mentor. You understand? Whose trade is being replicated for you. You understand? Of course, nothing takes the place of learning. Nothing takes the place of learning. Nothing takes the place of knowledge and all that. But this is a system that can help you, right? So I hope the copy trade account is displayed on the holder's consent. Well, copy trade provider account. Yes, so I will show us how through your client office you can actually access the copy trade system, where you can see the results, you can see the performance fee and all that. Okay, but remember that we are having this to talk to providers, right? Providers, right? And then this person sent me a direct message, all black, like supposed to be more important than this. What is the speed of execution for the provider to the follower's account? Perfect speed of execution, right? And this is a very good question. I wish you sent this question to out instead of to me directly. But if someone is asking what is the speed of execution from the provider to the follower, because there are times whereby, or there are systems whereby once you place a trade, there's a bit of delay. Okay, but the system we've been able to implement is a system that gives you instant. Okay, and that is why it's kind of even a different system from the normal MT4, MT5. You understand? It's kind of a different system that can instantly replicate the trade. So yes, for speed of execution, very fine. Now, any dividend on the provider account, and where does it reflect? That is the whole advantage of all this, right? Because on a provider account, for you to follow a provider, there is what we call performance fee. So you, the provider, determine your performance fee. It can be 30%, it can be 20%. You determine what you so people, your followers will see it before accepting to follow you. You understand? So it's a matter of, do I just want anybody to follow me, or looking at what I do and what I achieve, do I want the best from a few persons? Some people are so good and they're so confident of themselves, they may be demanding 50% performance fee. Okay, now the follower will now look and say, will I stay for a month and then I'll give you half of what I made for the month? So that's a decision. But yes, there is dividend, and that will reflect in your own provider account, which you can either move or you can withdraw. Okay, good. Now, so Ayobami has asked a very nice question also. Can robot trade for me on copy trade account? And are also trying to hold a business conference also on automated trading and how that can also be a beautiful tool for you. Yes, a lot of people do that. Okay, talking about the business of trading, a lot of people could have, have provider accounts to which they have connected a very good automated software, something that they've tried out that works for them. They've connected it. So what's that? It's just funny. It's deep. The level to which people have, innovation is just key. If you are creative, if you are innovative, you can actually break out. Now, what those people do is that what you can do as a provider, right? You, on your provider account, you can connect your provider account to an automated system. Depends on how good that system is. That's up to you. Now, as you connect your account to the automated system, you can always, so as you connect your account to that automated system, that automated system now does the trading. You understand? It does the trading, and as it does the trading for you, what that means is that you can always now, as many people that are following you, the trade is replicated. Now, the automated system is placing the trade for everyone. You are not really doing much. And that's what the whole idea is. How can I work less and be rewarded more? That's where we are now. We are in a state whereby it is no longer hard work, it is smart work, which is a combination of hard work and innovation. You understand? Good. So what I will do now going forward, let me just go in and show us how to access the system. Now, it is true for those who want to be providers. You want to be providers. Remember, I've said that for followers, we're also going to have something very much explanatory so that you understand. But for our providers, for people who have understanding of the market and are ready to actually begin to earn some of those things, those performance bonuses, more reward for your effort. Yes. So what you're going to do is you're going to go through your client office. If you access your client office now, you will find out that on your client office, by your left side like this, you have social trade. By the left side here, you have social trade, which by the time you select social trade, will take you to a page where you can now register to become a provider. Okay, so by the time you click on this social trade, you take it to that place where it tells you, it's either you want to become a provider or you want to become a follower. Do you understand? So it takes you to that point where you can either become a provider or a follower. So let me just share my screen and let me just assess that point and show you guys how it works. So because I already have a provider account here, so I'll just share it with us. Okay. Okay, very good. So I already have my provider account. So when I go through my client office and I click on that place, I can just log in. So just ask me for my username. Look at it. My username here is my trading. Let me zoom in. Very good. So my username that you see here, what is it? It's my trading account ID. That's my MT5 account number. So you see that this works with the MT5. The provider account is on the MetaTrader 5. Okay, that will be open for you when you request to become a follower. Good. So, and then my trading account password. So it is still my MT5 account number and my MT5 password that I will use to actually log into my provider account. You understand? So once I do this, once I click on login, it takes me into my provider page. It takes me into my provider page. And for my provider page, you will see that currently I have 2, I have 5 active followers right now. This is my own provider page. Now, as a provider, you can only, like this, as an, now if I click on new provider, I cannot have more than 1 provider account. Okay, 1 provider account is fine, right? So what happens is that from this point here, the name here is always bullish. What people will see, okay, is what? Always bullish. Okay, now let me do this. So it will show me follower growth since I've had two other followers for me this particular month of June, So once I click, let me show you guys what I selected. So from this always bullish here like this, if I click this arrow here, you will see my parameters, okay, as a provider. Now, as a provider, you don't really need to do too much. As a provider, you don't need to do too much. The point is you have the information, you have the trading strategy, and it's how you use it. Because whatever you're trading, whatever strategy you're employing, people will be following. Right now, so that this was registered, trading account, login, state active, nickname always bullish, and then I have my strategy here. Now, let me explain a bit about this strategy. Okay, let me explain a bit about it. Now, as a provider, you can have different. Now, I need for you to listen. I need for you guys to listen. If you listen to me, many of the questions you even drop, I will likely explain them during the explanation. So I need for you guys, I really hope you're listening to this. Now, for the providers, which is what this meeting is generally for the providers, you have what we call strategy. Okay, you have what you call strategy. And for these different strategies, you can actually decide what performance fee you want. You understand? Hey, so strategy. Now, for this strategy, let me select edit right now. So, hold on. Hey, good. So this is the strategy I have here. The stock strategy. What does that mean? It means that if I select here to see the stock strategy, I'm not really explaining. It's when people click on the stock strategy, it's not like they will see what my strategy is as a provider, right? But what they will notice is what the title, the visibility is to the public, especially what my performance fee is. You understand? Especially what my performance fee is. For this place here, my performance fee is 20% monthly. So what that means is that as my followers, by the profit or whatever is made on the account, 20% of it monthly. You understand? Monthly. And I can change that. You see this place here where you have edit in front of these fees. I can actually change it. If I don't want monthly, I can change it to per trade. Can you see that? I can change it to per trade. That I want to be getting my whatever percent per trade, or I want to be getting it daily, or I want to be getting it weekly, or I want to be getting it what? Monthly. That is totally up to the provider. I can also decide what my performance fee is. If I want to be doing it daily, then I can say, I want to be getting 10% daily. So that particular, whatever trade is being made daily on those followers' accounts, I can get 10% of it on a daily basis. I can decide that I want it to be daily. I can decide I want it to be monthly. I can decide that I want it to be per trade. So if I do 100 trades in a day, I'll get my returns 100 times in that day. Do you understand? Hey, so you can also do that. Now, we don't have a join link here because I'm not a private provider. Yes, I'm not a private provider. Everyone can see me. You understand? Some providers can be private. Okay, look at it, visibility. Instead of public, I can be private. Now, if I am a private provider, what does that mean? It means that people will not be seeing me. So there are some of us who do not really want, people will not be seeing me when a provider comes in, they will not be seeing me on the, or when followers want to check the list of providers, they will not be seeing me there. So I will have a link that I share with anyone I want to join. So can say, oh, I don't want my performance, I don't want it to be open. I just want to sell what I do to specific number of persons. You can do that. You can change your visibility from public to private. Now, when you change your visibility to private, you will have what we call a join link. Join link. And that's why it says here that join link is the only way to follow a private provider. Join link is the only way to follow a private provider. Okay, sorry for that. I was trying to fix something. So, as I was saying, so as a provider, you can either be private or you can be public, right? You can edit what your fee is. You can now, I was saying something about strategy. You can have different strategy. And those different strategies means that you can have different performance fee. Like for instance, now I have the one I call the stock strategy, and it is visible, right? I can decide to add more strategies to this. I can decide that apart from the stock strategy, I want to add more strategies to this. And as I add those strategies, I can set up different performance fees for those different strategies. Do you understand? So that is how it is. I can have different strategies around. Under I can have another one. That one will have a different performance fee. I can have another one. That one will do. So it all depends. Now, what does that mean? It means that a person under a provider account, okay, can actually what now that strategy itself. I'm talking to the provider. That strategy itself is just to provide your followers different range. Okay, so it does not necessarily mean that you need to have different strategies. It doesn't necessarily mean that if you have more than one strategy, you're going to have more than one trading account and all that. But what it just means is that it provides different, provides different options to your followers. Provides different options. So this is how, and for the providers, the back end is quite simple. Just to show you, how it works. But let me go ahead to answer some questions. Okay, so it's like I said, for instance, Dada Ezekiel that asks if someone can withdraw profit weekly. The question has been answered, right? You can see that you can withdraw monthly, weekly. You can even make it to be taking profit per trade. You understand? Now, remember that this is for the providers. For you to just look into this, this is just a system that rewards somebody who has stayed in this market, who is a professional, who has learned, who has taken time to learn and all that. This is a way you have learned. You now understand. Apart from your own account you're making money on, you can make money on this. But you don't have the experience yet. You're still learning and all that. It will be better if you're a follower. Of course, whether you're a follower or provider, people will see your success rate before they can follow you. You understand? Hey. For Lawrence, it's fine. If you have anybody who so the thing is that we are not the ones that will add you as providers. Through your own client office, as a trader with RallyTrade, as somebody who has an account with RallyTrade, all of us have client office. So through your client office, you can request to become a provider. If you go to your client office right now, you will see options under dashboard, accounts. You see social trade. Social trade. So when you click on social trade, you can either request to become a provider or request to become a follower. Now, so all you need to do is to tell that your brother, what's the difference between MT4 and MT5? Well, there is no difference. MT5 is an upgrade. MT5 is an upgrade. MT5, I would say, also has some some more tools than MT4 because it's an upgrade. It's just like how your WhatsApp is updated. You understand? So MT5 is an upgrade of MT4. And so it has some more tools, that you can play around and all that. But the copy trading is going to be done on MT5 so that we can get better technology. Please, the meeting going to be okay. So I believe Tell Us Energy asking if the meeting is going to be on YouTube. Maybe you are referring to this particular one we are holding, right? Most likely. Well, I don't really know. I think this meeting is live streamed actually. So yes, you can. It's on YouTube. You're able to get it on YouTube. Okay. Okay. So still going through your questions. Still going through your questions. Okay, well, Maxwell, I think this is live streamed on YouTube, so you can get it now. If I join provider account, is my account still qualified for the normal partnership IB reference commission? Will I be ready? So when you open a provider account, that means that another MT4 account is opened for you. Sorry, MT5 account is open for you. Now, it doesn't affect your commission. Your IB rebate is for those people you registered with your link. Those people you register with your link is your IB commission. So as those ones trade, you make your commission. Now, if you now decide to tell those ones that are under your link, because I think I understand where your question is going. If you tell those ones under your link that, okay, I am now a provider on Rally Trade, start copying me. Or you're telling those ones, like you're telling those particular persons to say, oh, I'm going. So those ones where you will be making money from is their performance fee. You understand? You'll be making money from the performance fee, not necessarily from the rebate. You understand? Because I really appreciate this question because this is somebody who is innovative. Wait, what if I put my IBs under me? Can I be earning rebate as I'm earning that 20% performance fee? So the point is, which one do you think is better? Do you want to leave them to trade themselves so you earn rebate, or convince them to follow you as a provider so that you now fix what percent from profit? As they are under you as IBs, what you make from them is based on lots traded. You understand? Lots traded. So it all depends. But the good thing about this is that you're not only limited to those IBs. People will see you, except if you don't want people to see you. Understand? Okay, now another question is the provider going to share loss? No. Provider will not share loss with the client. So that is why the follower, there are options. Remember, I said we are still going to have another training, because where a lot of the training is for the followers. The followers have a lot of options. Okay, they decide what lot size they want to use. They decide where the account will stop following. Say, if I lose up to this amount, stop following this person. They decide that. You understand? So since they have all those parameters, loss is not shared. Okay, just profit. That I want to follow me, no wahala. If you join provider account, is my account still qualified for the normal partnership? Well, I've explained that. How will Rally Trade hold the profit on provider followers account? It's a system. It's not even about Rally Trade. There's a system. Those people are following you. So everything, the system documents everything. Whatever profit those people have made, because they are under that follower account, the system knows. So immediately that percent is sent to your own account. You understand? So it's a system. So it's not even a difficult thing at all. It's very easy. It's very easy. So as I was saying, that this is not even a training that will take so long. For those persons who are just joining us, we have said that this meeting especially is for the professional traders, okay? Those people who have made some level of success in this business. But I try to let us know that apart from trading, there is what we call the business of trading. Sometimes it is hard now. Some of us, as we trade, it's hard for us to leave our 9 to 5 job. We still mix it with what we do, But there are people who focus on the business of trading, and because of that, that's the only thing they do, and they are living well from it. Now, we now said, what is the business of trading? We said some people have opened academy. A lot of people want to learn about trading. You can charge them. What Rally Trade is providing you for free is material you can use. The knowledge you have, you can charge them. There are people like that. There are the Jeffrey Bensons, the Abby Forex, the Tapo Willis. These guys charge people for mentorship because of what they know. That's the business. You'll be surprised that they even earn more from that than even trading. That's number one. We said a lot of people also do affiliate. Some people will just go online and say, these are the top 10 brokers in Nigeria. And they'll say, number one, number two, all those numbers they will put their own IB link there. So anybody who decides to follow that and click on it, that's why some people come to me and say, oh, I checked online. I was seeing something. Everything online is business. When a person comes and says, oh, this broker is not good, use this one instead, he's not saying that out of the kindness of his heart. There is a link. Now, the truth is that even brokers can approach these people depending on how, what's the word now? Depending on the level of influence you have. If you start your podcast now, you start your whatever, and you get a lot of influence, brokers will meet you. You charge them. Once you go out and say, this is the broker I use, people begin to, that's the business of trading. So we said, what can we do for our professional traders that can yield them more results apart from what they are making as they trade their accounts? How can that same effort of clicking one buy, how can that same effort of clicking one buy on your account earn you 7 figures across other accounts? And that is where copy trading came in. That, oh, you can have people follow you, and those people that follow you, as they follow you, whatever you're doing can be replicated. Do you understand? Can be replicated. And, you can have performance fee that you charge. Can have performance fee that you charge, just like that. Now, what we now did was that through our, please guys, just give me a minute, just a minute. Okay, I'm back. So, like I was saying, the copy trading, we said copy trading is good, especially for our providers. You can have people, as you're trading, your result is being shown. Now, we said to go around, the way to go about that, you go to your client's office. Your client office where you normally place withdrawal, where you can change your password, where you can open new demo account. Your client office, when you get to your client's office, all you need to do is to select social trade. All you need to do is to select social trade. We said this is what you will see, social trade. Once you click on social trade, it takes you to this place where you now decide to, you can now click on become a provider now. Okay, so you become a provider. Once you do that, your request will be tabled, you'll be processed. Once you are accepted, an MT5 account will be opened for you, separate from the account you have been using before. That MT5 account will now be open for you, which you will need to fund. And as you trade it, your results will now be documented on that system. Everyone who is a follower, everyone who comes to that system can see your result, and they can decide to begin following you based on your success. Now, as they follow you, you will charge a performance fee. That performance fee, you can decide that you want to be getting it per trade that you take. You want to be getting your performance fee daily. You want to be getting your performance fee weekly, or you want to be getting your performance fee monthly. Okay, as an avenue whereby you trading making money. For instance, NFP comes out tomorrow, you make money. As you are making your own money, you are collecting tax from those who are following you. That is a business of trading. I also expect of us who have done 1 year plus in this trading right now to have avenues, to have pages, WhatsApp pages, to have that whereby you can create influence and you can now go into the business of trading. And I said, for instance, even the training, I charge people at least $500 mentorship 1 month, 2 times a day, and people are paying. That's to tell you that there are a lot of people who have the funds, they don't know how to go about it. Or there are a lot of people who want to learn, who do not know about this business, and they want to know. That is an opportunity for you who are already a professional in this field in Nigeria. You understand? So that's what we said, and then we answered a lot of questions ranging to what somebody asked, what is the execution speed? Hope it's not that if I place a trade on my own account, it will take 2 minutes for it to reflect on the other account. We said no, because it's instant. And both the provider and the follower are under the same, they're still using the MT5, Rally Trade MT5. So it is what? It is instant. Okay, so people who are following you and people who are providing will be under the Rally Trade server. So it is what? It is instant. Okay, somebody also asked, the person said, as providers are taking a profit, as providers are taking, what of loss? If I make loss, we said no, loss will not be shared. Why? Because as a follower, there are parameters you can set. As a follower, you're not just following everything the provider does. You can decide what lot size to be using to copy the provider. You can decide at what loss you want to stop copying the provider. You can decide a lot of those things. Okay? And all that. So those are just to let us know that there are opportunities, and Rally Trade is always at the forefront of making sure you know about those opportunities as you get this. So it does not take too long for the provider to be approved, but all depends, on how many these things we have, how many requests we have, what it takes, and all that, because this. So I ask, is there any risk ahead of it? Are we not on this earth? Is this not life? Are we not breathing? There is, of course, risk. Okay, what is the risk as a provider? For you as a provider, what is the risk? The risk is that, if you're not doing well in your trading, you now see people leaving you, right? You see people leaving you, or you not get as many followers as possible. You understand? Here, that's the risk. Therefore, a follower, of course, because you're following somebody, your performance on your account is as a function of the performance of the person. That is why what you can do is to also set your parameters. Set your parameters. I don't want to lose beyond this because I'm copying this person with this particular lot size. I know this person is always using 1 standard lot. No, me, I want to copy him with 0.01. So that is it. There is a risk, but it's all about how you manage it. Just the same way trading is, just the same way life is, just the same way living in Nigeria is. There is risk, right? Now, how do I increase my performance as a provider? You all just need to be. Your performance as a provider is dependent on your trading pattern, number one. It's dependent on your trading pattern, number one. It's also dependent on, how you market yourself. You could be a very good trader, your trading is going well, and people are seeing your performance. But you could also talk to people, go on Rally Copy System and check out for this particular account. Because of that, you now begin to get followers. The truth is that if I mention my provider account now, let me know life. I mention my provider account now, more than 50% of you will come and follow. You understand? So even me, the company has told me, Oga, sit down. You understand? So, but I know, I've discussed with many of you, I know how profitable many of you guys are. This is an opportunity for you to take your trading experience to the next level. Yes, a follower decides how much funds. We always advise. We always advise. It will be our advice that if you're even following somebody, follow with at least 500K. You understand? We always advise, but you can follow, because you determine the kind of lot size you want to use and all that. If you want to follow that person exactly, you can follow because you can even see the provider's balance. You understand? Here. So we always say don't follow with less than 500,000 because this is more like an investment. And even looking at how poor the naira has been, you know that to make any meaningful investment, you need to invest more. So if you're talking about following, you're talking about providing, I want you to remove 100K from your mind. I want you to remove 200K from your mind. I would advise at least 500K upwards. If I become an affiliate of Rally Trade, oh, oh, this is the person I want my money in Abeokuta. Funny enough, I'm actually in Abeokuta right now. I'm talking to you from Continental Street. So I will be here today and tomorrow. Right? So for Galaxy S8, if you become an affiliate of Rally Trade and you charge people, is it legal? Yes. It's a service you're providing to Rally. You're providing to people. So it's just about agreement. Okay? So yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. Can I become follower and provider at the same time? Yeah, because a provider account is different from a follower account. So yes, you can do that. Thank you, Dada. Will each provider determine the minimum amount of each follower? No, you don't determine. You can state it. Yes, as a provider, actually, you can state that this is the limit of capital you want for anybody that wants to follow you. You understand? So yes, you can determine that. You can say, I don't want anybody to follow me that does not have less than 1 million. You understand? So that's very possible. Yes, you can follow more than one provider at a time. So you can follow more than one provider at a time. And then for the person who said, can I upgrade my MT4 account to provider account? We use for the provider account, it's MT5 we use. So you cannot upgrade your own. You will need to open another one that is linked to the system. You understand? You need to. I understand you because a lot of us would rather just use our current account so that the history can just be uploaded. But the issue with that now is that for us to be able to ascertain speed of execution, for us to make sure everything is going smoothly, we need to open a provider account for you, a follower account. You understand? So how soon will the Rally Trade platform start? Oh, we have started. We've actually launched. We just decided to talk with our professional traders first. So yes, you can reach out to your account officer. If you check your client office now, this thing is already there. Social trade is already on your client office. So yes, at Beregon, we've started. You understand? So that is it, guys. Don't dull. You have knowledge of this business. You have spent time. Many of you have lost. You have made money. You have lost money to know what you know now. So don't be shy or be afraid to look out for opportunities in this aspect. And I tell you, there are a lot of opportunities. For those of you, Abuja next week, Monday and Tuesday, my GM will be there. For those of you in Abuja, you're going to be having a special session, 2-day session with him. Now, that is for people who have a trading capital or fund their account with around 5 million above. So it's not usually a very big setting. But one of the things he will show you is how Michael Akinwale, who is a mentor of mine, has been able to make so much from the business of trading. Because the level someone like Michael Akinwale has gotten to now, he hardly opens the MT4 to be doing analysis. You understand? Because there's so many persons following him and all that. You can get there. Even me, I'm on my way there. You can get there. In the next, as things are getting, if you check Nigeria now, right from COVID, we began to have more people coming into the trading system. And as things continue to go on like this, people will begin to seek alternate source, and more people will begin to come into trading. You have the opportunity to be a standard when that time comes. You have the opportunity to be a foundation when that time comes. So you can always say, oh, I started so. I started this. You understand my point? So that is what this is about. You understand? So they can start below your own account. Yes. Ayobami, they can start below your own amount, or you can decide. That you want a particular amount to follow you. Yes, the seminar. The seminar is just for newbies. So maybe it's over the radio. You understand? Over the radio. So Isiaka, okay, to know your affiliated staff, I love the way you put it. So all you just need to do is just reply me with your email address. Just reply me with your email address. So of course we have done it in a way whereby the provider account and all that is in Naira. Okay, we've done it, it's in Naira. If you want to do your provider is in Naira, you don't. So there's that exchange is already been done, okay, based on official rates. You understand? So I am waiting for Isiak, I'm waiting for your email address. But that is it. And I thank you guys, because I noticed that you guys really appreciate the effort of Rally Trade. If there is, I will always say it. I'm affiliated with a couple of brokers. If there's any broker who is very much interested in your knowledge, you understanding this business, outside this business, the secret of this business is Rally. And that is why some brokers are coming up now that are very much interested in giving knowledge. Check, na Rally train them. So check, na Rally train them. Even some of them, now me go train them, even if I still be small boy. So make sure that you're taking advantage of this. What is just good about it is that it's to your advantage. It's a win-win for you. You can use all those information to actually better your life and take the next step. Do you understand? Do not sleep on this copy trading opportunity. Do not sleep on this copy trading opportunity, especially for those persons with experience. Do not sleep on this copy trading opportunity. Somebody asked a question. For anybody who did not get that question, it was amazing. Was talking about automation. Can I connect automation to my copy? That is a very smart idea. If you have a very good automation system, I always advise, if you're using automation, start with at least $1,000. That means right now, if you're doing Naira, you should start with at least 1 million to 1.5. Now, if you have that, you connect it. Anybody who is following you like this, it's just the automated system that is trading for them. So you're not even doing much and you are earning. It's deep, oh. It's deep. Okay, good. Okay, I got your email address. What I will do is I'll reach out to I'll check who your affiliated staff is, and then I will reach out to them so that they can give you a call as soon as possible. You understand? So you don't have any problem at all. Okay? Don't have any issue at all. Well, if you don't have any idea about what you're saying, like I've said, this particular session was streamed live. So all you need to do is go to our YouTube page. You get to YouTube, search for Rally Trade, you will see this class. Just check on that live stream, you'll see this class, so you understand. Okay. Okay, so you can reach me on WhatsApp. That's it. WhatsApp, please. I may not be able to pick your call, and I may not be able to reply to your WhatsApp messages immediately. So just reach me on WhatsApp, okay? Thank you so much for your time, guys. I always appreciate your time. I want you to understand the time you spent today is an investment. You understand, it's an investment. So thank you so much. Keep innovating, keep creating, keep thinking of what problems you can solve, what solutions you can bring. That is where there's money. And if you're making money in Nigeria, you know Nigeria is sweet. You understand? So I want to wish you guys success. I get a lot of your feedbacks on WhatsApp. Last time I was in Abeokuta for trading. Some guys gave me feedback how they're doing very well. They're trading well. I like to hear that. So thank you so much. And I want to wish all of us success in life. Okay, good. Now, finally, I'm going to drop my personal contact. I would plead with you to be patient with me and just reach out to me on WhatsApp. I will do my best, even if I always fail. I'll do my best to respond. Right now, I'm going in for a training. So if you get this my WhatsApp now, just drop your message. Once I'm done, I'll go through my WhatsApp messages and I'll respond to you. Okay, that's my WhatsApp line. For further information, for those of you who want to have a more what's the English? you want to see me in camera, you know, you want to talk about more peculiar issues, investment opportunities, all that, all that. I do that. You want to have a session, you want me to come over, talk to your people, blah, blah, blah. That's fine. The name is Samuel. Samuel, you can call me Sam Banks, but my name is Samuel Ohida. I'm from Kogi State. Okay, so yeah, thank you so much, guys. God bless you. Enjoy the rest of your day and stay successful. Bye for now.